Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to share another video on the same topic, that is triangles. And before starting this exercise 5.2, let's have a glance on some important things here. Okay, so here you can see you should know two more things here, that is isosceles triangle and the two theorems. Okay, so before starting the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and also like and share this video with your friends as well. Okay, so let's start with the video. The first thing what you have to study here is about the isosceles triangle. I hope you know what is isosceles triangle. A triangle in which two sides are equal is known as isosceles triangle. Okay, a triangle in which two sides are equal. The two sides of the triangle will be equal, as you see in the diagram, that is AB. This side is 3 centimeter as well as AC is 3 centimeter. Both the sides are of equal length, and BC is of 5 centimeter, which is greater than this. It means the two sides are equal and the third side is not equal. So this is an example for an isosceles triangle. Okay, so next what you have to study is the two theorems. So when there is an isosceles triangle, you should remember the two theorems here. The first one says angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So these angles which are opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle. So this is the equal sides of an isosceles triangle, and this both the angles are opposite to each other, opposite to these sides. So this angle B is opposite to the side of AC, and angle C is opposite to the side of AB. Okay, you can see in the opposite direction. So these opposite angles will be equal. Okay, suppose if this is 60 degree, this will also be 60 degree. Similarly, one more theorem says the reverse of this theorem, that is the sides of equal angles of a triangle are equal. Okay, if these two angles are equal, then the opposite sides are also equal. If this angle and this angles are equal, the side which is opposite to this angle is equal, and the side which is opposite to this angle, this side which is opposite to this angle will be equal. Okay, in turn, the one thing you have to remember, if the two sides of isosceles triangle are equal, then the two angles are also equal. Or you have to remember, if the two angles are equal, the two sides are equal. So this is only the two theorems here. Depending on these two theorems and depending on your isosceles triangle, you have to solve this exercise 5.2. So let's start with our exercise 5.2. So you can see the first question here. In an isosceles triangle ABC, you can see a triangle here, that is ABC, with AB is equals to AC. They have given here this AB is equal to this AC. The mark here shows that the AB is equal to AC. Okay, the bisectors of angle B and angle C. So this line OB and OC are the bisectors of this angle B and C. Okay, this both intersect each other at O. They both meet each other at the point O. Okay, the diagram is not given in the textbook, so we have to draw this diagram. The first thing what we have done is we have drawn one triangle, that is ABC. As it is instructed, it is an isosceles triangle. We have to take two sides as equal and one side of another length. Okay, so triangle ABC, then with AB is equals to AC. As this is isosceles triangle, we can come to know that the AB and AC will be equal. Then the bisectors of angle B and angle C. So we have to draw two bisectors from here. One is, bisector is nothing but the line which cuts this angle into two equal parts. Okay, that is called as bisector. So I have taken one bisector here and one bisector from the point C, and they have to intersect each other at a point O. So these both are intersecting at the point O. Now in the question they have given join A to O. We have to join this length. Then show that two things have given. We have to show two things, that OB, this OB is equals to OC we have to show, and another thing what we have to show is AO, this AO line is bisecting this angle into half. We have to show that. Okay? Okay, then we'll start with the answer. So here first what we have to do is in triangle ABC. So we will take this triangle. In triangle ABC, what happens is it is already given. One thing is already given, that is AB is equals to AC. AB is equals to AC is already given. Okay. Next what we are going to get is, as this both the sides are equal, already we have learned the theorem, as this both the sides are equal, it means both the angles will be equal. So we will write angle ABC is equal to angle, this angle ABC is equal to this angle ACB. Okay, since theorem 2. Okay, see here theorem 2, angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Okay, so next what we are going to do is multiply half. Okay, multiply half on this both the sides. So we will get half of angle ABC is equal to half of angle ACB. Okay, when we take the half of this angle, just see here, half of ABC, we will get OBC, half of this angle. See, this OB and OC is dividing the triangle into half, this angles into half. So we will get OBC and OCB. So we will get, after dividing this, we will get OBC here and OCB here. Okay. Okay, so by this we can say that OB is equals to our OC. So we can say that OB is equals to OC. So the first case is proved here. So in the second case, we will take two different triangles, that is in triangle OAB and triangle OAC. We will take this triangle, the upper triangles OAB and OAC, this triangle, this as well as this triangle, the upper two triangles. Okay, in this also we know that AB is equals to AC, already given. AB is equals to AC, we know this. Okay, given, this is already given, we know that this is already given. Next we know one more thing, that is OA is equals to OA, because in this triangle also we will get this side OA, and in this triangle also we will get this side, that is OA. So we will write OA is equals to OA, which is common. Okay, then here we have proved, that is OB is equals to OB. OB is equals to OC. Just now we have proved. So we can see here, this is side, side and one more side. So by SSS rule, side, side, side rule, we can say that both these triangles OAB is congruent to triangle OAC. Okay, this OAB, this triangle, and OAC, this triangle, both are congruent. So by this we can say that OA bisects angle A. Okay, by this we can say OA bisects angle A since BAO. You can see the angle here, BAO. This angle is equal to this angle, COA. Sorry, CAO, this angle. Okay, as this both the angles are equal, we can say that OA, this is the line which is bisecting this angle into half part. Okay, that's all is the first answer of this exercise. Okay, we can see the second question here. So in the second question it is given in triangle ABC. You can see a triangle, it is given in the question itself, that is ABC. AD is the perpendicular bisector of BC. So this AD is the line which is perpendicular bisector, which is at a perpendicular distance on this line BC. Show that the triangle ABC, okay, show that this triangle is an isosceles triangle. We have to show that this triangle is an isosceles triangle where AB is equals to AC. It is already given. So here we have to take. So in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, okay, so we will take this triangle as well as this triangle. So in the both the triangles we can see it is already given AB is equals to AC is already given. Okay, AB is equals to this is equals to this, it is already given. And we can see this, as this is a perpendicular bisector, this angle is 90 degree, whereas this angle will also be 90 degree. So we can write ADB, angle ADB is equals to angle ADC, which is equals to 90 degree. Okay, it is also given from the question, as you can see, perpendicular bisector. Okay, it is also given in the question. Next, as this line is dividing, okay, as this AD is the perpendicular bisector of this AC. Bisector means this line is dividing this BC into equally half. So we can write here BD is equal to CD. The reason is as AD is perpendicular bisector. Okay, the reason here is AD is the perpendicular bisector to this line BC. Now we got one side, two sides here, one side and one angle. So according to SAS rule, we can say both the triangles, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ADC. Okay, as this both the triangles are congruent, we can say that AB is equals to AC. This AB is equals to this AC. Okay, we can say that this AB is equals to this AC, which is the congruent part of the corresponding triangle. Sorry, it is the corresponding parts of the congruent triangle. So we can say that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Next, moving on to the third question. You can see the question here, ABC is an isosceles triangle. So this ABC is an isosceles triangle in which you can see the altitudes BE and CF. These are the altitudes which are drawn to the equal sides. You can see this is equal side, okay, AC and AB. Already they have told us here that is equal sides. So AB and AC are equal sides. Okay, what we have to show here is show that this altitudes are equal. We have to show this BE is equal to FC. Okay, so let us take the triangles here. So in triangle we have to take, let us take this triangles. Okay, this triangle as well as this triangle, this part. Okay, except leaving this base, we have to take these two triangles. Okay, that is triangle ABE and triangle AFC. So in this, both the triangle, already they have told us here equal sides AC and AB. So we got one side here, AC is equals to AB, it is already given. Okay, so from the question, from the figure only, we can identify one more thing, that this E and F, both the angles are of 90 degree. So we can write here angle E is equals to angle F, which is equals to 90 degree. Okay, then we can see, as in this triangle we are getting angle A, and in this triangle also we are getting angle A. So we can write angle A is equals to angle A, which is common angle. Okay, so here we got two angles and one side. So by ASA postulate, we can say that this, both the triangle ABE is congruent to triangle AFC. Okay, it is congruent. As this is congruent, we can write this BE is equals to FC because of corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So this is the answer. Okay, moving on to the fourth question. You can see the fourth question here. So what is the question given? ABC is a triangle in which altitude, see the same thing is given, same diagram is given. This ABC is a triangle in which altitudes BE and CF to the sides AC and AB are equal. We have to show two things here. First thing is ABE. This triangle is equals to ACF. The same thing. ABE is congruent to ACF. The same thing we have to show. And the second thing what we have to show is AB is equals to AC. So here the similar thing we can write here. See, the first thing we can write the same thing. That is, in triangle ABE and triangle AFC. Similarly, see the same thing which we have proved, already proved. That is, ABE is equals to AFC or ACF. Both the triangles are congruent. We have proved. The same thing we have to show here. So I am not going to solve this once more. I hope you have understood here the same thing. So we have to take both this triangle and we can prove that triangle ABE is congruent to triangle AFC. Okay. Then the second part what we have to show here is AB is equals to AC. So as this both the triangles are congruent, we can directly write that AB is equals to AC. This AB is equal to this AC because of CPCT. Okay, because of CPCT. This is the corresponding parts of the congruent triangle. Okay, so to show this first case, AB is triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF. You need to solve this, which I have skipped here because I have already solved it in this part. I have skipped here. So because after this you can directly write AB is equals to AC because it is the corresponding parts of the congruent triangle. Okay, I hope you like the videos. The continuation part of this video will be continued in the next video. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can comment me down below. So please do like, share and subscribe to my channel as well. Okay, thank you so much.